Hi, I'm Lyn Jones from Brunel University, and I'm here to help you with how to review the student work. Hopefully, if you're watching this, you are a new or perhaps experienced site visitor, and I hope some of these points will help you along the way. I'm going to divide this into actually 3 different sections. We'll start out first talking about preliminary work that you have to do before you get to the site. And then I will follow the schedule and talk about what you do on Saturday and then what you do on Sunday. So I'm going to start out with some really big picture items. First of all, it's important that you know there's no one correct way to do it. Many people to do it. To do what? In order to review the work. There's no one way to go through it. So keep that in mind. It's flexible. Something though that is important is that you take copious notes. You're going to need those notes not only as you are rewriting or writing as you return to the hotel, but also 4 or 5 weeks later when CETA or the Accreditation Commission has questions for you, you're going to need to return to your notes. So establish a system. Talk in the same format. Maybe you write the course number, the course name, and the project. But whatever that system is, stay with it. It will help you in the future. Okay, so what do you have to do for homework? Got to do your homework. My students always know that. You have to, of course, read the PAR, the Program Analysis Report, but it's also very important that you understand the curriculum structure. What happens in the freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior years? How are those courses laid out? Are the studios stacked? And by stacked, that's an education term that relates to, are the studios dual listed? Do you have seniors and juniors perhaps in the same class? So if it's a commercial design studio, perhaps you're looking at senior work and junior work at the same time, so there is going to be a difference in the quality of the projects. Just know if that's actually happening. Your chair, or perhaps the communications chair, has probably assigned you particular standards that you are looking at. Certainly we are all responsible for the standards and the entire report, but you will have particular standards and expectations underneath those that you are responsible for reviewing. I would encourage you to use a booklet that CETA will give you. It's actually a bound booklet here of notes. It lists all the standards and guidelines. And then in here, each of the standards will list across the top with their expectation down the side. This is an excellent tool and should be used for all of the notes that you are taking in here. You can also look at this ahead of time, perhaps highlight those particular expectations that you are required to look at, and then you can use the matrix. This is an example of one page of the matrix. It lists the standard at the top and the expectations, and then this will be checked by the program which courses actually have those expectations covered in. You could go back to your booklet, highlight your particular standard that you are covering, and then indicate in this booklet what course number should this information be in. If you have that information together before you get to the actual workroom, you will not be so overwhelmed by the quantity of work that you are to look at. All right, from here then, we'll look at what happens Saturday morning.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
That's it?
That's it, yep. I just wanted to redo that beginning. I didn't